Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
And welcome back to this Open Mic Saturday, the first Saturday in December. And as you can tell, this is not Larry.
No, he's in the woods.
He's in the woods, kind of, can't say he's under the weather. He's just in the woods.
Yeah.
So, I'm Dave Gabbard, been your co-host today. Got as I say, my other brother Darryl sitting across from me, Mr. Gene Smith here in the studio. Got Greg Ratliff, our executive producer, behind the window in there, controlling everything from the master board. And
doing the best I can.
Doing the best I can. Yeah, he's got his hands full when we take over the
yes,
studio.
Yes, he does. That's why they all have that disclaimer.
That they always have, that disclaimer before the show, But, we had a lot going. I've been talking a lot of stuff. We talked waterfowl.
Yes, sir.
And been talking deer with Larry in the woods. Larry's out hunting this morning. He's been calling in. He's hunting up there around Bolivar, Tennessee. So, we've been talking deer, but I don't want to get, I don't want the fisheries side of the house to get still slighted.
Very important.
So I'm giving their, fair share, equal time. So next segment, it's trout time.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to talk. Hunter, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, Hunter Henley, our West Tennessee. Hunter's, got his hands full. He's got to manages, supervises the hatchery and the lakes in West Tennessee.
That's a lot of work.
And this time of the year, his crews will be keeping the roads hot, because I understand when I was in the regional office yesterday coming through, people everywhere, and the trout truck was dumping them in.
All right.
At Lake Graham. And I understand, the bulk of the sites will be stocked this coming week. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's correct. It's hard to believe it's that time of year again, Gene and Dave. We're excited about it, and we've made preparations months ago for the to have these fish allocated to their the correct numbers to the correct locations, and so preparations were made a long time ago to try to get all this underway, and of course now it's down to crunch time, and we'll be hauling trout. Some of these locations we're going to stop probably early.
Right.
Probably be hauling Monday to several locations because it looks like we're going to have rain Tuesday and Wednesday, and that poses a problem in several locations just because we have to get in the grass and get these fish stocked. So
and a lot of times, and I know a lot of times the banks are not flat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so y'all have to. I noticed yesterday at Lake Graham, the trucks up there on the road, and they put that chute. It's like a big water slide.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything. But how's the fish looking this year?
The fish are they're looking good, Dave. They're the the Dale Hollow fish they're running about 3 to the pound.
Wow.
So we're looking at anywhere from 2.5 to 3 per pound from Flintville. So, but good quality trout. And I tell you one thing to think about: if you go to Kroger and you look at their trout fillets, and you're looking at $15 a pound.
Exactly
so,
right. Yeah.
This gives everybody an opportunity to get out there and
fresh fish. Too.
Have a winter fishery and a good quality product there,
right?
And have fun, have enjoyed doing it. So
and y'all put these fish in there. We won't feast. This is not a catch and release type thing.
No.
This is a put and take. You put them in there, and
that's
we won't.
Exactly right.
Like you said, for people to have an opportunity here in West Tennessee, to because we're not blessed with an overabundance of trout water.
Nope.
So, but. I was looking at, have you added anything new down here in the area? I'm looking at the list, and it looks about the same. You got, of course, you stocked Lake Graham the other day, but,
right.
you got Shelby Farms coming up, and, Cameron
right.
Brown in Germantown, and Edmund Orgel in Millington,
right.
Johnson Park out there in Collierville.
No, we didn't add anything this time, just because of the availability of trout.
I've noticed you got 2 sites in Bartlett.
And we've got we've got Bolivar, which
right.
is it's a fairly new site.
You
got not Martin, but they're at Bradford.
Yeah.
Bradford and Malin are both they were added last year, so but it's I think we've got several sites overall, and of course the ones that are going to give us problems with the front that's coming in here and the rain and all, we're going to end up stocking probably Cameron Brown, Malin, Bradford, Valentine Park there in Mumford, Davis Plantation, and Yale Road. They will all be stocked Monday.
So it was amazing yesterday. The people were lining the bank down there. They were waiting for the fish to hit the water there at Lake Graham, and I'm going.
Yeah.
It's going to take them a minute to get acclimated, folks. But
Right. Yeah, I have been hooked in the back before.
Oh, really?
Trying to release them, and that was there at Shelby Farms. I was like, "Oh, give me just a minute. We'll get these fish in the water."
Yeah.
But they are. Everybody's excited.
Oh yeah.
And almost you just want to say, okay, for safety's sake, just everybody line up. We're gonna give you 7 fish here.
Yeah.
and go ahead, and then we'll stock the rest. But the daily crew limit, is 7 still, right?
Right.
And everything, and you do, if you don't have a sportsman's license or a lifetime license, if you have the regular combination 01, you're going to have to buy the trout license to go with that, if you're 16 or over. And but it's one of the I just hear a lot of good positive comments from people down here in the Memphis area on those trout and on the fish that y'all put in, because
great program, and I mean it's not going anywhere, so it's really good program for the agency, and like I said, I mean it's here to stay, and hopefully it'll grow. As fish become available, and we can provide fish for more sites.
And y'all will do this again, in January. They all usually stock twice a year.
Correct.
And
right.
So, do you foresee any? We were talking how mild it's been. Do you know what the water temperatures are running in these small impoundments right now?
They're going to be down in the it'll be in the upper 50s, low 60s, which, we don't foresee a problem right now. I know there was a little bit of concern when we were hauling these fish in, but of course, we iced them down, and of course, we were holding them in well water, and
Right.
but we've cooled down beyond that point, so we're in good shape, I think, and I do know that this front that's coming through, it's going to cool down, considerably after that.
Right.
So
It's going to be several nights around 20 degrees, so that's going to cool
about
them down.
time. Yeah.
One other question before
Right.
we let you go. I know I was talking to, Tim Broadbent. I know, are y'all still discussing about our, family fishing lake, putting walleye in those lakes?
we are. I think that's going to be something we are going to do. And I think we were probably going to try to use Davy Crockett Lake and the new Carroll Lake. So,
Okay.
The renovated Carroll Lake. And so that's going to bring some excitement to the table as well. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, I'm sure we'll be talking about that in the future. We sure appreciate your time, Hunter, and be safe out there. And I hear music, and Greg's sitting there with his loaded finger looking at me.
Time to take another break.
And that was the quickest 15
Yes, it
minutes
was.
in radio right there.
Yeah.
So get up, take a break, come back and join us for the last segment of Outdoors with Larry Ray. And when we come back, we're going to kick it off. You're going to give away that $25 Avery gift card.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So come back and join us.
Listen